So I was editing the video on this taming method that I call hunger taming, and I felt that I didn't really explain the entire concept of it very well. So I've created this little video prologue to precede that video uh, I feel like kind of explain a little bit better. If you don't want to watch this, you want to skip to the video where I'm actually using it, cool. I'll probably put the uh, timestamp in the description. Also, if you just want to hear the description and skip the rest of the video, that's fine as well. That was a pretty interesting video. A lot happened, but I didn't feel like as much, or I explained it as well as I could have. Anyway, this is a method I call hunger taming, and this gameplay is totally irrelevant. This is just me not playing to give you guys something to watch. But yeah, completely irrelevant. Anyway, this method I call hunger taming relies on, if you can guess it, draining the unconscious dino's hunger. And the reason I think this works and is faster is because it keeps the dino's taming efficiency as high as possible for as long as possible. And how it works is, well, okay, for example, let's say you're taming a level 1 T-Rex, and it's going to take 100 raw meat to tame that dinosaur. This method does not make it take any less or any more. In fact, well, I'll get that in a second. All it does is you are repositioning the point at which you give them this meat. And let's say the T-Rex has a total of 2,000 hunger. And in order for it to eat all 100 meats to tame, it has to drop 1,000. So that would make each meat restore 100 hunger. Where did I put my tapes? Oh. Anyway, so the two ways of doing this would be to simply leave the T-Rex and let its hunger drop by 1,000, so you can throw all 100 meat in there and replenish all its hunger at once, or just immediately throw all 100 meat into its inventory, and as it gets hungry, let it eat on its own. And the reason that letting the hunger drop all at once and putting the meat in there all at once is faster is because it keeps the taming efficiency higher. Now, how this game works is it's pretty simple, really. The taming efficiency, or the initial taming efficiency, is based on a few things, but mostly based on the health that the dino has. But once you have knocked it out, its taming efficiency won't change unless you hurt it more. So that means letting it get hungry or anything like that won't lower the taming efficiency. But as it's eating, once you put food in its inventory, it will slowly lose taming efficiency. And so, getting picked up some bugs here. Anyway, yeah, it will slowly lose some taming efficiency. And as you will see in the video, by letting it drop its hunger all at once, it only has a chance, really so quickly, to drop about 1 to 3% taming efficiency. So if you start out, and let's say you started out with a 98% efficiency, you're only going to go down to 96 or 95% taming efficiency, which is still really good, because it's only got maybe 10 to 30 seconds to drop the taming efficiency, and that's not very long at all. However, if you immediately throw all the meat in there, the taming efficiency can start dropping, and you're looking at, well, closer to, but depending on the dino and the level, a couple of hours where that, well, I don't want to say a couple hours, an hour, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, hour and a half, for that taming efficiency to be dropping, because there's food in the inventory. It will only drop while there's food in the inventory. So, while you're letting its hunger drop, the taming efficiency can't drop. Now, while it might take an hour for its taming, or sorry, correction. While it might take an hour for the hunger to drop 1,000, which is in the scenario what would be needed to fully tame the level 1 T-Rex, I guess. Not just in a scenario. This is by no means exact numbers. However, it would also take that same amount of time for the hunger drop if you put it in its inventory immediately. The difference is, instead of it replenishing all 1,000 at one time, it'd be doing it 100 at a time. But by the end of it being tamed, when you have waited for the hunger to drop by 1,000, by the end of taming this method, you've only lost, excuse me, voice kind of is it weird there. You have only lost, I said 2 to 3, but maybe even 2 to 5% taming efficiency. Whereas if you let it feed as the hunger drops instead of waiting, you have lost, well, quite a bit. I think it'd be arguable to say 20 to 30% taming efficiency. And so while the hunger dropping is actually still the same, this copy is really trying to do the efficiency that you've lost causes it to actually be slower with the standard taming method of just putting food in its inventory. This will only save you, 10, 20 minutes on a tame, but it's saving a little bit of time is better than no time. And this isn't designed to be like an end-all kind of tip. It's just, I can't kill this company. It's just something else. Maybe speed up a little bit. Oh, now it's dead. And when combined with other tips, it can actually save you quite a bit of time. So, for example, if this taming method of the hunger taming, as I call it, saves you, say, 10 minutes on a tame, combine that with something else that saves a little bit of time, such as using trank darts instead of trank arrows, because trank darts hurt them less, which means it's going to start out with a higher taming efficiency. That will save you a few minutes. On top of that, you're using raw prime meat instead of just raw meat, so it tames faster. You're saving several more minutes. And if you just do all those little things combined, that's where you can really save yourself a lot of time when taming. And if you're like me, you've got a busy life and you can't exactly expect to spend 50% or more of your gaming time on ARK just taming dinosaurs. So anyway, I thought that I would just explain that entire thing a little bit more. Hopefully that clears it up. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the video. And like I said, a lot of stuff happened in the video, and I kind of mentioned this, I just didn't go into as much detail, and even the detail I went into I feel like didn't explain it, or as I didn't explain it as clearly, and I wanted to clarify that. So thanks for watching, and I'll let you get to the video. What's up, guys? I've been wanting to do an ARK video here for a while. I just wasn't sure what to do it over, but I've got this tip I use for taming, and I haven't, surprisingly, haven't seen it used anywhere else yet, so I figured that'd be something good to start with. Let me just go ahead and take off all this fur armor. I was in the north, exploring there, so I was wearing that. Now I'll put back on my sweet-looking Iron Man armor. Yeah, right, be jealous. Anyway, I am on an offline server just playing by myself. However, my taming speed is set to normal for the sake of this video. Normally, I set my taming speed to double just because I don't want to spend all that time playing. I'll keep these narcotics on me. Keep the club. Keep the bullet. Don't need this stone. Anyway, just because I'm busy as is, I don't need to spend 2 hours taming the level 1 dodo. So I haven't really bothered with any of that. I'll keep the biotoxins. Take trick arrows and trick darts already. I don't really need that spotter tracker because that's all glitchy. Now let's get some raw meat, and then I'm gonna go attempt to tame a T-Rex with this trick. I actually don't have a Rex on this yet, so this will be interesting. This will be fun. I don't even know if I have any. Yeah, I got some on me. Take some blood packs too. Anyway. But yeah, so this the trick essentially is to just let their hunger go down. Right, where is all these guys? They attacked a Dilo and then moved everywhere. Move Tough Nut over here. And Metalhead. And that was super creative name. You're gonna pet Stinky. There we go. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna go find a T-Rex. Now, normally there's some right over here. In case you guys don't know where I am, I'm between the volcano and the mountain west of that. It's actually right there on the map. Right in this scene. But yeah, like I said, this is my offline game. I actually don't have an online server I play on because getting an apartment later this week, and I don't know how long it'll be before I get internet, and so I don't really see a point in starting one. Just have to stop for a week or two, so figured I'd wait. Hopefully this will be a relatively short video, but this is just a trick I use for taming, just because to speed things up. Well, I'm not sure the exact time it'll take, because that varies depending on the dinosaur and the level and what kind of food you're using to tame them. Freezing. It will certainly speed things up, simply by keeping the efficiency super high. Usually, with this trick, if done right, the efficiency that you start with when taming them, I'd be surprised if it drops even a full %, if done right. Alright, but on stamina, so I gotta land. Usually there's a couple just on the other side of this hill, so let's see what I can find. Fly by so I can see. There's always a bunch of Allosaurus down there. There's usually a T-Rex down here though, 1 or 2, or even a Giga usually. Surprised I'm not seeing it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go search for a Rex here off camera, and I will cut back when I have found one. Alright guys, so I finally found a Rex. Oh, of course I can't. Alright, it's level 4 female Rex, not a big one. But I get my point across, I think. I'm gonna hop down here. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I just got some trank darts in here. These trank darts, if you guys have used them, they're just amazing. They travel super slow. Oh, of course, it's getting night. That's convenient. He was fighting, now he's or she's fighting, now she's eating. I don't know how much longer. Let me just go ahead and... Oh, come on. Just gonna raise my gamma level here so I can see. Oop. Make a run for it. Oh, run. friend. Oh, Torpor must be pretty low. She's running away. Oh, she's out. Awesome. Alright. Now, the trick with this is, honestly, to do nothing. I know that sounds odd, but all I do is I put my, where is it? My narcotics or narco berries, which I don't use narco berries, carnivores, or biotoxin, into its inventory because it won't automatically eat those. But I just go ahead and put them in there, so if I need to, I can force feed them to the dino to keep it unconscious. And I wait for its hunger to go down, because its taming efficiency will not change. Come on, get down here. Will not change while it's not being tamed. So the longer it takes for you to tame it, the lower its efficiency goes. So therefore, the longer it takes you to tame it, the slower it's going to tame. So the plan, or the idea is, just let its hunger drop, and how much you need to let it drop depends again on the dinosaur, and it's, well, the dinosaur basically, because that, you know, depends still on hunger and its level. 400 is usually a pretty good number for your smaller dinosaurs, like, and this is herbivores or carnivores, so, you know, your raptors, your, even carnos are pretty good, you know, okay with about 400, but again, that depends on the level. And once the hunger gets pretty low, just throw all kinds of food in there, preferably prime meat for carnivores or whatever, but anything will really do. Obviously, better kinds of meat or whatever work better. But anyway, it's going to eat really fast to fill its hunger, and that will just make the taming bar soar. Actually, I'm going to go get some more raw meat right now. I'll just make its, the taming bar soar. Oh, is that a kangaroo? That's a kangaroo. I'm going to tame that right now. I haven't even seen one yet. I don't know if they attack or if they run. Apparently they hop, whatever. I'm going after this thing. I wonder if I can pick it up with my Argentines. Anyway, where'd it go? That sucker's fast. Dang, I think I lost it. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, it stopped, come on. Oh, started. Oh boy. Okay, it's out. Sweet. I have no idea what to eat. Anyway, let's see if I can pick up my Argentavis. Oh. There's raw meat. Anyway, back on track. It'll eat in its, to fill its hunger in its taming bar. Oh, don't. I don't know where she is. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. There's a field for our tips will just fly off after combat. Oh, I can't. Dang. Anyway. It'll eat to fill its hunger. So saying it for the third time. And while it's doing that, its taming efficiency isn't going to go down. So it'll stay at whatever efficiency it's at when you begin taming it. And therefore, it'll tame the fastest. So that even if you don't get it to a full tame, just in one setting, because, you know, it fills up and you underestimate how much hunger you need to let it go down. it'll still be, by the time it stops, it'll still be at, 99 or 98%, whatever it was when we started. Where's this Rex at? That's right here. So, you'll get your maximum amount of levels. Now, from my understanding, the levels that it gains when you start taming is based on efficiency and level it is. So the higher level it is, the more levels it gains when you tame it, and the higher the efficiency when you tame it, the higher the level it gains. So its food right now is only 31.66 out of 33, so I need to let it go down. Something I try not to let it do though is I don't let its hunger drop below 50%, because I'm not sure how true it is, but I've read that if its hunger drops below 50%, there's a chance it can wake up. Alright, I'm gonna go look up what the kangaroo eats, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so apparently the kangaroo eats rare mushrooms, and I had some at my base close by, so I went ahead and flew back and got those. However, I don't know if it'll be enough. I guess it depends on how it consumes them. If it eats these mushrooms like an herbivore eats berries, I should be fine. However, if it eats... Oh, did it wake up? Seriously? I can't aim. Crap. Oh. I don't know why I didn't go for a headshot there. Did it seriously wake up? These things are fast. I want one. Come on, get back down here. Get back down here. Where'd you go? Alright, sweet, I got it. Alright, so apparently these things wake up really fast. Alright. At least the T-Rex stays knocked out pretty long, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. Let's get some narco berries. Anyway, however, if they eat the rare mushrooms like carnivores eat meat, I may not have enough. Because I've only got 37 of them. And now I'm at my new base location. I'm kind of far from the swamps. So I don't know that I'm close enough games to make that. Frick. Every time I get into combat, I'm afraid that my ARK table is going to glitch and fly away. It's happened to me 3 times already. But anyway, I'm kind of far from the swamps, so I don't really think I can get to the swamps, get some rare mushrooms, and get back in time to feed it to him before it wakes up, because it obviously doesn't stay past that long. Oh crap, where is it? Did I lose my kangaroo? I'll hop wires and tape it so maybe I can see it better. came close to passing out from a scorpion, but didn't. So I'm glad I put points in the fortitude. Now one thing about it, I'm refilling my canteen. That's all the way down here. These aren't really that far away. Oh crap, yeah, it's... I only got 5 of these. Gotta get some more fast. Should have brought my casteroid up here. I get narcoberries really fast. Oh, it's hungry really low too. Alright, anyway, I'm not gonna show you the trick, I suppose. Where is my... Where's my rare mushroom? Oh, right there. Now you just get to see its taming level just fly up like this as it fills its hunger. And this is with a normal taming speed, guys. I have to name it Joey. It's a fact that I don't make the rules, I just gotta do it. Alright, you are now Joey. For obvious reasons. You're kinda ugly. Try to be cute. Anyway, well, I now have myself a kangaroo. Hopefully it's fast enough to keep up. Oh yeah, definitely. And hopefully my Rex is still asleep. So I just intended to tame a Rex for this video, but it looks like I got a kangaroo as well. Where's the Rex? Yeah, it's just over here. Oh yeah, he's still got a ways to go. Feeding like 5 more of those. Those biotoxins are really nice, just because, well, relatively easy to get, and oh, he's only level 4. Anyway, and there's nothing else to use them for, unlike narcotics, which are used for a million other things, like the trank darts, trank arrows, medical brew. I think there's something else really useful that they're used for. I don't know, they're used for a lot of things. Alright, what is this thing actually called? Let me open its inventory. Is it a Procoptodon? Yeah, sure. That sounds good. Type that in here. See if I have its saddle unlocked. Oh, that should be close. Oh, jeez. Full hair of wool. I don't know why. It seems like I have trouble getting that kind of stuff. The rest of it I can do no problem. What's this thing's hunger at? 280 of 330. Alright, I'm gonna go collect some hide and wool and stuff and see if maybe I can make myself a saddle for this kangaroo, and I'll come back when this T-Rex is lower on hunger. Alright guys, so no sooner than I stopped filming, I'm flying in right... Where is it? There's an alpha raptor there. It's on level 4, but I really don't want to kill my Rex, so I'm away. So I'm trying to lure him away, but every time I get out of his aggro range... There's no raptor. Anyway, every time I get out of his aggro range, runs back, so I think I'm gonna have to try to kill it. Get some of these small raptors out of the way first. Alright, I think I got him there. Oh, where's the alpha? Oh, there he is. Let me see if I can land on this rock. Oh, he's already coming. Yeah, good boy. Good. Well, you are a stupid alpha raptor, I'll give you that. What are you doing? I'm fine. That might have actually worked out better. Ha! Well, there it is. Now I'm giving tutorials on how to kill alpha raptors. That, I got lucky. I got really lucky. Getting all the hide I need. Nope, 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 not right here. I hit the wrong button. Go ahead and level myself up. Let's put it in the fortitude. Get my fortitude to 30. What I just unlocked. I just unlocked the scuba gear. Awesome. Been waiting for that. Get some more silicon pearls. Anyway, now I'm going to cut off the camera again and go collect some stuff to make that saddle. So I have made the saddle. My T-Rex is still asleep, but I do not know by how much. Oh, he's still got quite a bit left. I'll feed him 5 more narcotics. I'll wait for his food to at least drop to 2100. That should be good. But yeah, see, it can take some time, and honestly I don't need to let it drop that far, probably for as low as level it is, I got 400 health already. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what how he moves and everything before I upgrade anything. I got a saddle on him, so it's gonna make everybody stop. It's normal speed. It's not bad. What's his attack? I don't know what that does. Can you collect anything? Good patch. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's basically like the Capricella is. Yeah, it's just normal, but if I'm sprinting, he'll bound and leap. Oh, I hope I don't kill it. Wow, nope, but went down to half health. I feel like it should take like less fall damage like the raptor does, since it can jump, but maybe that's missed me, and I'm starving to death. Anybody have any food on them I can eat? Give a berry. I'll eat your berry. Actually, I think rare mushrooms. It's gotta be dangerous. I think I can eat rare mushrooms. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, it does take up your hunger and heal you, but it makes you high. Alright, I think I'm gonna up his... I don't even know. Let's just go wait till he completes that. Well, those rare mushrooms really work. I mean, I can't see crap, but hey, whatever. Alright, us can see well enough for this work. So I'm just gonna throw a ton of meat in there and watch his taming rise. See, he's only getting 1 level, but he's also only level 4. But it's, I mean, it's a 97% efficiency, and it's taming. Oh wow. Okay, its efficiency dropped a little bit, but it just takes a couple of seconds. Now, I know you have to wait, but you don't have to worry about its taming efficiency dropping a lot. It doesn't drop near as much if you do it this way. And I waited way more than I needed to. And it was a T-Rex, not like it was a raptor or something. Do name him, Stomper. I don't know why, but that's, I feel like she should be named Stomper. Alright, so I got my first Rex, but yeah, that's the method. Let's see how this hunger's at. Well, it's probably full now because you finished eating it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I wouldn't let it drop by about 1200 hunger. I probably could have gotten away with 900, maybe even 800. Let their hunger drop after you've knocked them out. Just put some narcotics, knockwares, whatever, depending on what they prefer. And let their hunger drop by, well, whatever you feel like it needs to drop by. For the level and type of dino it is. And then throw its favorite food in the inventory, you know. It would have obviously done a lot faster had I fed this Rex some prime meat or raw mutton or whatever, or kibble, but it was just plain raw meat. I mean, I said raw meat, I meant prime meat, but all I had was raw meat, so it works. You saw how fast it worked on the kangaroo, which was, and yes, these were low level, but the concept applies still. So, I know this video is kind of all over the place, and I'm just beginning to ramble now. But you gotta see some taming, and hopefully this trick works. And there's a lot of tricks out there, so if you combine this with those, hopefully you can almost half your taming times. Anyway, thanks for watching, and happy taming.